Welcome to the Backlash of Backlash.com. My name is Rod Van Mecklin, and in this video I'm going to read excerpts from my 1992 article, Homelessness, the footnoted version of which is linked below. And that version, by the way, is a lot longer than what I'm going to read here, because a day or so ago, while I was listening to Aaron Clary's video, Hot Female Recruiters on LinkedIn, which is linked in the low bar, I realized that almost nobody today knows that 35 years ago, feminists intentionally set out to change corporate culture by taking over the field of human resource management, which is why you've got all of these young feminist women working in HR. So, what I wrote about that in my chapter on homelessness follows. 1982, Bellevue, Washington, the Ascent of Women. In 1980 and 81, while I was attending the University of Washington in Seattle, the female director of the Center for Career Services actively encouraged female students to major in human resource management. She held a couple of seminars, both of which I attended. She said they could best serve the goals of the feminist movement. She said women's movement, but of course by that she meant feminist movement, by working where they could facilitate feminist employment goals and opportunities. This campaign worked. From 1983 to 1989, the number of women in human resource management increased by 45%, and women now dominate the field. This is not a conspiracy theory. There never was a conspiracy, but a campaign conducted openly with public approval. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Americans admire teamwork and cooperation almost as much as they enjoy competition. And it's perfectly fine for a special interest group to pursue their own agenda. What we failed to foresee, however, were the consequences of having a cadre of professional feminist women marching to the beat of the feminist drum in the HR field. When more than half of a profession informally agrees to a gender-linked political agenda, and I would now add a cultural Marxist and leftist agenda, the consequences have proved enormous. What are those consequences? Well, among other things, a significant employment trend began at the same time, so that even though women in 1992 comprised less than 45% of the paid labor force, as feminists came to dominate HR, the female unemployment rate dropped relative to men's, at that time averaging 12% less than the male unemployment rate. And the unemployment rate for men has remained consistently higher than for women ever since. The takeaway is that feminists now dominate HR because they very publicly set out to do it, to take over the field 35 years ago. So you go into an HR office and you see that most of the people there are women. That's why. That's all for now. Check out the other videos. Subscribe to the channel. For the Backlash at Backlash.com, my name is Rod Van Mecklin.